Top 7 Best Flashlights 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Energizer TAC 300 LED Flashlight. The small TAC 300 from Energizer is one of only 2 lights that tested over the manufacturer's claimed lumens. We recorded 325 lumens after 30 seconds, dropping to 300 after 10 minutes. Beyond the 10-minute mark in our test, the TAC 300 steadily dimmed until it went out at a little over 8 hours. For such a small light, it impressed us with how far the beam carried when we tested for beam drop-off. Identifying our human silhouette at 25 meters was very easy. Moving out to 50 meters, we could still make it out, and pushing out to about 90 meters, we could still see it, although it was getting difficult to ID. The aluminum flashlight body features 3 knurled areas to help maintain your grip on it, and a pocket clip that you can move to either end to orient the lens up or down. The TAC 300 has 3 basic light functions: high, low, and strobe, that can be accessed by sequentially clicking the button on the butt of the light. Runtime is over 8 hours, although beyond 18 minutes that will be at less than 200 lumens. Number 6. Maglite MagTAC CR 123 LED Flashlight. As a tactical flashlight, the LED CR 123 is designed to be gripped with fingers around the body and the thumb wrapped over the tail cap and the quick click power button. You use this button to access light functions, of which there are 3: momentary, full power, and power saving. We found the button operation similar to most tactical flashlights, where you click and hold the button to keep the light on and release it to turn off. Clicking twice, we reach full power, and 3 times brought us to power-saving mode. Clicking once from any mode turns the light off. When we tested total light output at full power over 30 minutes, the MagTAC CR 123 peaked at 258 lumens after 1 minute. We noted a gradual drop-off, logging 184 lumens at the 5-minute mark. Then the output nearly flattened, gradually dipping to 154 lumens at the end of the half hour. Using our neutral gray silhouette as a target, we could identify it on a cloudless night at 70 meters and barely pick it out at 75 meters, but not clearly enough to discern the outline. The beam itself is fairly narrow and projects like a spotlight. Number 5. Fenix PD36R LED Flashlight. We measured a max lumen output of 1,536 for Fenix's PD36R, very close to the advertised 1,600. And in our practical testing, the PD36R performed quite well. We ran to the limits of our test area when examining beam drop-off. The beam projected is primarily an effective focus spot with a dimmer area surrounding it. We could easily identify our flat gray silhouette at 110 meters, reaching well beyond the reflective cones we had set out. We found testing runtime to be a bit of a challenge. Like so many other LED flashlights, when set on their highest setting, the light dims if you leave it on for extended periods. There are typically 2 reasons for this: managing the heat created by the LED and preserving battery life. Regarding heat, we did experience the PD36R getting hot during use, with a maximum temperature at the bezel measured at 127 degrees. While this wasn't where we would hold the flashlight, it still got to around 115 degrees near the mode button. Number 4. Ledlancer P5R LED Flashlight. Ledlancer's P5R is another great example of why you shouldn't grade a flashlight solely on the lumen output. With its claimed lumens of 420, we were able to measure 393, not a big discrepancy. In practical testing, we discovered the P5R's ability to focus the beam from a spot pattern to a flood pattern worked very well. Adjusting it to a tight spot, we were able to clearly identify a flat gray silhouette at 85 meters on a dark, moonless night. That's as good or better than other lights with higher lumen output. With 3 modes to choose from: low, high, and blink, We had no trouble switching between beam settings using the metal button on the end of the flashlight body. Number 3. Streamlight Polytac USB-X LED Flashlight. Streamlight's Polytac USB-X was the top performer when it came to straight-up lumens. Starting at 554 lumens after 30 seconds, it dropped to 334 at 15 minutes and stayed relatively steady, ending 30 minutes at 324-100 lumens higher than any other light we tested. The fixed reflector projects a beam with a tight spot pattern that drops about 50% in brightness, 5 degrees from the center on the left and right. At 50 meters, we could easily identify the crisp outline of our human silhouette, which was still clear out to about 90 meters. We found the nylon polymer flashlight body plenty grippy, and it felt much less cold to the touch than aluminum in low temperatures. A two-way clip allows it to slit the Polytac inside or outside a pocket-oriented lens up or down. Our preference was outside, lens down. There are 3 pre-programmed function sets we were able to access using Streamlight's 10-tap selector switch. The selection process is a little awkward, but most people will use it only once to set the preferred programs, which include low/medium/high, high/strobe/low, and high only. Number 2. Anker Boulder LC40 LED Flashlight. The Boulder LC40 turned out to be a surprising value, with good runtime and a consistent 200 lumen output over time. Starting at just over 400 lumens when turned on, it dropped to 200 at about 3 minutes and didn't stray more than 10 lumens for the remainder of our half-hour-long test. We found the beam pattern to be slightly narrower and more focused than the Polytac USB-X above, which helped it throw nearly as far with fewer lumens. At 50 meters, we could clearly see the outline of our human silhouette, and it was still identifiable out to about 90 meters. The 5 light functions, high, medium, low, fast strobe, and slow strobe, are accessible with sequential clicks, about as simple a process as we found during testing. The aluminum body is completely sealed, so the battery can't be replaced, but a port at the butt end of the light is provided to recharge it. Number 1. Maglite ML50L LED Flashlight. Despite measuring 342 lumens in our integrating sphere, the ML50L performed on par with brighter lights in practical testing. In beam drop-off testing, at a measured distance of 50 meters and using a focus spot pattern, we found our human silhouette was brightly illuminated and easy to identify. Pushing out beyond that to about 90 meters, we could still ID the silhouette. With the reflector adjusted in a flood pattern, the silhouette was identifiable at 50 meters, with a much wider area illuminated, but not as bright as the spot focus. With the reflector pulled back in floodlight orientation, we noted a dim zone in the center of the beam. The ML50L has 5 functions, high, low, eco, strobe, and momentary on, that are arranged in 4 function sets with 3 functions each. The general and outdoor function sets each feature high and low functions, with general including eco and outdoor including strobe. Law enforcement and tactical function sets both feature momentary on, where the light comes on when the switch is pressed and turns off when released. They both include the high setting, while law enforcement also has eco and tactical has strobe. We found setting the desired function set to be relatively easy and will be something most people would do only once. Switching between functions simply required a single, double, or triple click. The ML50L is a good example of why the most lumens don't always make the best flashlight. The focusing reflector helps this flashlight throw a beam as far as technically brighter lights, as well as making it a little more versatile. So guys, that's all for Top 7 Best Flashlights 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.